Redneck horror movie mashups. Laughs, screams, and southern charm. What happens when your favorite horror movies take a detour for the backwoods? Welcome to the hilarious world of redneck horror movie mashups, where chainsaws are replaced with tractors, haunted houses at barbecue pits, and horror icons swap their deadly seriousness and for southern charm. In this mashup of comedy and horror, we'll explore how redneck humor transforms terrifying classics into laugh out loud gems, setting the stage. Horror meets southern sass. Horror movies are built on suspense, dread, and a few good jump scares. But what if, instead of gripping fear, those moments came with a side of cornbread and moonshine? That's the premise of redneck horror movie mashups, blending iconic horror moments with the quirks of southern living. Imagine Jack Nicholson in Shining, but instead of an axe, he's holding a fishing rod, hollering, "Here's Johnny!" And I'm still mad about losing that bass tournament. It's these kinds of twists that adds an unexpected layer of comedy to already familiar scares. Classic horrors with a southern twist. Let's take a look at some unforgettable scenes with now redneckified for your viewing pleasure. The Shining, Redneck Edition. Original scene, Jack Torrance breaking for the bathroom door with an axe. Redneck mashup, Jack bursts for the door, but instead of yelling, "Here's Johnny," he shouts, "Y'all better quit hogging the outhouse." His weapon of choice, a garden hoe, duct tape to a rake. While he works, the juxtaposition of terror and triviality creates an absurdly funny moment, flipping the tension on its head. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a original scene, Leatherface chasing victims with a roaring chainsaw. Redneck mashup, Leatherface chases chainsaw for a sputtering lawnmower. "Y'all stay up my yard, or you're getting mulched," he bellows, sporting overalls and a straw hat. Why it works, the absurdity of a redneck villain defending his property with gardening tools is equal parts hilarious and horrifying. Redneck horror icons, sudden spooks with a twist. Horror icons' most iconic characters get a makeover with a dash of rural humor. Michael Myers, Michael McCoy. Forget the pristine white mask. Michael McCoy wears a DIY mask made from a beer box. His weapon of choice, a pitchfork he calls Old Poke. Freddy Krueger, Freddy Joe Bob. Freddy's sleek claw glove is replaced with barbecue tongs. And he doesn't haunt your dreams, he shows up at your family cookout with questionable coleslaw. Jason Voorhees, Jason Ray Bob. Instead of stalking summer camp, Jason patrols a swampy fishing hole, chasing noodlers with a broken canoe paddler. These redneck versions are not only funny, but also subvert the expectation side to horror villains, making them approachable yet utterly ridiculous. Redneck horror mashup masterpieces. Let's dive into the best mashup that brings this concept to life. Jaws, original scene, a great white shark terrorizes swimmers. Redneck mashup, swap the shark for a giant gator in the murky swamp. The new tagline, "Don't go noodling there, you fool." Poltergeist, original scene, a family is haunted by spirits coming for their TV. Redneck mashup, instead of a TV, is a haunted CB radio. Breaker 19, we got a ghost on the line. Cue static-filled screams. The Exorcist, original scene, a young girl's demonic possession shocks priests. Redneck mashup, the possessed girl now lives in a trailer park and screams, "Get me a dang sweet tea," as her head spins. These mashups showcase how humor can thrive in the unexpected, turning horror staples into laugh-out-loud moments that still retain a hint of the macabre. Final thoughts, laugh, scream, and mash it up. Redneck horror proves that even the scariest stories can benefit from a little southern charm by swapping suspense for silliness and darkness for a dose of horror. These mashups can create a fresh take on beloved classics. What's your favorite horror movie, and how would you redneckify it? Share your ideas in the comments. We'd love to hear how you give Jason, Freddy, or even Pennywise a redneck makeover. And if you enjoyed this ride for the absurd, make sure to subscribe for more hilarious takes on horror, fantasy, and sci-fi. Until that next time, y'all stay spooky and don't forget the sweet tea. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fan lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.